girl Sariarainemanagement. If you're new to my channel, if you're not, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So as you see from today's title, this is going to be a drive with me. This is actually going to come out the same exact day that I filmed it, because I don't have anything to to post today. That's not sponsored. So this video is going to be a drive with me. I am on the way. Oh, it's a Brinks truck. Fuck around and let me not say that on YouTube. I would never do nothing to no Brinks truck. Like, that's facts. But I do want to tell you guys a story time while I'm driving. I know as you see the title, you probably like, bitch, who did you let? Who did you let live with you? Oh, by the way, I got the dog with me, so if you see her throughout the video, then that's why. But yeah, so today is actually a story time. I did let somebody move in, yes and no. Like, when you hear the story time, you let me know what you think. Is that a move in? Like, damn near was a move in. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the backstory before we get into the actual like story time. But I had a boyfriend in high school from, I believe, did we date my 9th grade year to my junior year of high school. I only went to high school for 3 years, so he was pretty much my boyfriend the whole time I was in high school. Yay. Yeah, I've done story times about him already. There's a few on my channel already about the same boy, because it was just so much time spent, so much years spent, so much different things spent. Yeah. So yeah, we dated, but then I graduated. COVID happened. This is 2020. COVID happened. There was no more school. I was in college at the time, though. Well, I went to college the same year. Hey, you keep turning my heated seat on. It's too hot. Scoot over into your seat. I'm gonna get her a car seat so she can be strapped in. Like, she stayed turning on my heat. So yeah, it was 2020. We all know how 2020 was. It was COVID-y. Everybody was at home. My boyfriend at the time he wasn't in school, and he didn't have a job. He's never had a job in his life, but he wasn't a bum or nothing. So, you know, he just never had a job. So he never, you know, COVID didn't really affect him for real. Like, I think the gyms was closed, so he couldn't go to the gym no more. But like, that was it. So he lived in a city that I went to school in Kennesaw, y'all. The city that he lived in was an hour away, and that was the city that I also went to school at as well. I lived in Kennesaw. I moved to my dorm. Actually, let me not even start there. Let's backtrack. So y'all know March 2020 is when everybody went home for school and all that, right? So I moved in with my mom in April of 2020 because I didn't like my household that I lived at. Like, I mean, I didn't like it. I just wasn't really the best there. So I knew that I needed to leave. That was always on my mind ever since like middle school. I knew when I graduated that I was gonna move out. Either I was gonna move out or move with my mom. And this particular time, I didn't move out. I was 17, so I moved with my mom. My mom is a truck driver. Mom, if you're watching this video, girl, hey, Pooh. Don't be mad at me. This is so long ago. So like, my boyfriend at the time would come over there sometimes, and we would be chilling like a lot. Like, he would come over a lot. That'd be my comfort person coming over, like, literally. So yeah, that's how that was. I just wanted to put that out there. So we were already spending a lot of time together before I went to college, okay? So I finally moved to college. You guys can go watch the videos on my channel where I moved out at 17. I moved out and went to a dorm with my friend Unique, me and her, and 2 other girls. So it's 4 people in this apartment, right? It's a townhouse in Kennesaw. So I moved into a townhouse, still had my boyfriend. He still lived with his folks, you know, in the far city, and I was in Kennesaw. So, how did this go? I moved in. He didn't come the day that I moved in, I don't think, but I feel like he came the next day. So I moved into Kennesaw. Me and my friend moved to Kennesaw. We both had boyfriends, so it wasn't really nothing. Like, that's the best type of friendship. If you have a girlfriend, like your girlfriend, like my friend, has a boyfriend, you have a boyfriend, y'all got a good relationship because y'all can vent about your relationships. But it's harder when you're single and then your friend has a boyfriend. Like, it's like, I don't relate to you. I'm single, girl. I don't have nothing. No ties. My camera about to die, so I'm gonna change the battery. So hold on. Okay, yeah. So those are the best type of friendships. So that's how it was. Boom. Boyfriends came over. He used to bring his game over there. Like, pack a bag to come stay, y'all. Okay. This is like from April. No, May. When I moved in July. So July to like December, dead ass, can't lie. July from December, 6 months straight, he would come over all the time, right? This ain't even the movement part. Okay, so yeah, that was normal. My boyfriend would come over to my apartment. Duh, he would chill with me. He don't have school. He don't have work. He works on his phone. I have class some days. I literally barely went to class. I have class some days, all this stuff. Like, I was getting fat with this nigga. Like, we both was getting fat. Like, we was in it was a good relationship at the time. Like, it wasn't no cheating, toxic shit, nothing. Like, for real. I mean, it was kind of toxic because we had a lot of history. Like, you know, we was toxic, but it wasn't like that toxic. It wasn't like the crazy toxic, like, I'm being a nigga head, and like, we did all that earlier that year. Like, that was over with. So yeah, I ended up going to Mexico for my birthday. You also can follow these vlogs in my videos. I hope my ear is not too loud for y'all. You also can follow those vlogs. Went to Mexico, had a really, really, really fun time, right? But I ended up catching COVID literally right before I went to Mexico, but I didn't know until I got back home. So I had COVID the whole Mexico trip. Didn't get nobody else sick, but I definitely had COVID the whole time because I got COVID from my surprise birthday party, also on the vlogs, that happened before my trip because somebody brought it to the parties. Like, everybody at my party had COVID, literally everybody. Some people was asymptomatic, some people had symptoms. Like, that was crazy. We all was sick as hell. At the end of 2020, we thought we passed away because the end of 2020 we didn't get it yet, but we got it. So I come back, right? And one thing about me and this boy, my boyfriend, he would do everything for me. Like, he made me breakfast a lot. He bought me every fucking shoe. Anything I wanted, he bought me. Like, he was one of those, like, he loved to give me stuff. Like, he gifted me. That was his love language for sure. He liked to give me stuff, to make me do for me. Like, that's just how that's how you know somebody love you. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't give a fuck if a nigga say he don't like to give gifts. When you really love somebody, you want to do for them. That's what you want to do. You like, if you really fuck with them, you want this person, you're gonna want to do for them. And I know that for a fact because I've been in both situations. I used to be like, I'm not gonna buy you nothing unless I really like you, and that's really facts. If I don't buy you anything, I don't really like you. Like, if I don't want to do for you, then that means I really don't like you for real. Like, it's something. So he would do that. So I was spoiled, to say the least. So, his fault, by the way. I had COVID. Hold on, something's not adding up. Oh, this is what it was. So I had COVID. When I got off the flight from Mexico, I went to my mom's apartment. I found out I had COVID that same day, and I think my mom picked me up from the airport. I cannot remember who picked me up from the airport for shit. I don't know who picked me up from the airport. My boyfriend was supposed to pick me up from the airport, but he didn't. So I think I actually took an Uber or something. So anyways, I ended up at my mom's apartment, the apartment that me and him used to spend a lot of time at in the first place. So yeah, I was there by myself, and I was so lonely, so sad. Y'all should watch my COVID vlog. So lonely, so freaking sad in that mug. Like, I was so alone. I believe he came over to my mom's apartment, y'all. I believe while I had COVID, because I begged him, I cried, and like I said, he did everything for me. He always wanted to make me happy. So he came over there, and we was chilling. Like, yup, my nigga here while I got COVID. You bitches could never, y'all niggas would never, ever do that, period. Like, we spent so much fucking time together. So I wasn't over COVID completely, but I ended up going back to Kennesaw because I was so lonely at my mom's apartment. My mom would bring me groceries to the door, all that. She was not fucking with it. She did not want nothing to do with me, nothing at all. So I didn't see my mom the whole time I had COVID, and then some after. So I went to Kennesaw. He went back home to his family, I believe, or he maybe didn't. So he followed me to Kennesaw. Mind you, this is already like a week straight in. We already in. He would leave every day sometimes and like go do stuff for his family because he'd be a runner for his family. I ain't gonna lie. He'd be doing stuff for his family. So some days he would have to leave. But we go to Kennesaw and he packs a big bag. I'm talking about a big bag. He had all his stuff, had his game, outfits, everything you think of. Like, we was living together at this point. Like, I don't care what nobody say, that's living together. From location 1 to location 2, we lived together. And I'm gonna tell y'all this much, it wasn't that bad. Like, I don't know if it was because he left some days and I left some days, but I feel like that's how it is in a real relationship. Like, y'all not gonna be together every day unless y'all just two bums or y'all both work from home or something. Y'all gonna not be with each other every second of the day. So we was living together, sleeping in a fucking queen XL, a twin XL bed, y'all. Bathroom is right there. He was shit in there and tell me to come look at his shit, y'all. Tell me to look at his shit. Like, are you insane? I'm looking at a nigga shit. He used to clean my room up, because if y'all don't know me, I am not that organized. So like my room tends to get like fucked up bad. So he would clean my room up, make me breakfast. I remember he made me breakfast and woke me up with some breakfast one time. I remember, bro, it was just so, I can't really put myself back in exactly how I felt back then, but I wasn't that happy because I ended up breaking it off him anyways. But like, because he cheated on me, y'all, by the way. He cheated on me before. This is after the cheating. You know, most niggas who cheat on their bitches always act good in the end. The girl be done by then, like, so like, I just already had moved off of him by that point. But it was just not that bad, honestly. We argued though a lot, kind of. We always argued though, but it wasn't like extreme. It's always me because I'm a brat, I'm spoiled. So like our arguments would be because he's not doing something that he said he was gonna do, or I'm not getting my way. He never really started arguments unless he was a little insecure though sometimes, like some little shit like on my phone he would be insecure about, whatever. So overall my experience living with a nigga was not that bad. Then his family was like, oh, they had found out that he was with me this whole time, and they was like, what, you can't come, you're gonna get us sick, or be careful and all that stuff. But I think I was over COVID by this point anyway, so it wasn't nothing. Yeah, like we was really like thick and thin 2020. Like the whole 2020, me and that boy was like, that year we got like really close and spent the most time. That's where most of our relationship was at. Like the high school time when he was cheating and all that shit, it really evaporated from my mind. Like I would never ever forget how it made me feel, because that's why I can't be with him. I can't forget about all of that. But yeah, I can't really remember. I remember one time we argued so bad. Like he was one of them who pretended like they was gonna leave, do the absolute fucking most just to get a reaction out of you, or just for you to chase them. Me, baby, I'm not chasing you. Like I was not chasing him no more. Like, girl, that chasing shit with him was so done. Like he tried to fake leave. Asshole. He tried to fake leave. He left out the room. I had stairs. He left out the room, went down the stairs. Then he gonna come back up and say he left something. He came back up the stairs and said he left something. Didn't leave nothing. He ended up staying. We ended up being toxic. If you know, you know. Like, it was just so, it was a weird experience. And it was like maybe for 3 weeks straight, honestly. It wasn't that long, but it was like 3 weeks. And then he would go home for a few days and come literally right fucking back. Like, driving an hour. Every day when he was with me, he would leave and go help his family and drive an hour away, an hour back, like, all the time. Like, me personally, I can live with a man. They say that you shouldn't live with a man, which I agree you shouldn't, because we wasn't living, like, it was 3 weeks. But them 3 weeks, and then all them extra weeks where he would come, like, all the time, it wasn't really too bad. But we definitely argued. My friend, her boyfriend, they do argue, whatever. So it was like regular. I feel like that's regular. I don't know. But that's really my experience with living with somebody. I didn't really live with nobody, but technically 3 weeks straight, my nigga, like, you're cleaning up my room, you're making me breakfast, we showering, all of this, going out to eat, eating together, getting fat, gaining weight. Every single day we're eating out every day, because I can barely cook. He can't cook nothing but breakfast. Like, come on now, y'all. That's how that was. I was 17 and I turned 18. But by the time I was 18, it was pretty much done. So yeah, that's the story time about I let him move in. Would I do it again? And would. And gonna cap it to you, I would. It just depends on the person. I wouldn't just live with nobody. Like, they have to show me that you is my nigga. Like, I'm not gonna live with nobody I think gonna cheat. Well, I used to go through his phone a lot. He wouldn't even know. I remember I went on his phone and went in the search bar. This is how you can find out who they text the most. I just put a period to see what names popped up. It was like his brother and stuff. So I guess he was not cheating on me around this time, but never put it past him. I would never put it past the nigga. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to be a speed racer. Oh, my GPS is on to show me where the police is. That's the story time, y'all. Let me know how you think it was. Where the traffic is. Something else about this boy, like, he was just so fucking insane all the time. Like, oh my gosh, y'all, he was like weird. Like, he's way older than me. He's 2 years older than me. I'm 19. Yeah, he's 2 years and some change older than me, but he acted like younger than me. Like, I didn't even tell y'all all of it, but like, I got so used to the man that his behavior didn't mean anything to me. But when my friends would hear him talk on the phone, they would just be like, how do you deal with that? And I'd just be like, I don't fucking know. Like, I'm so used to it. It's been 3-4 years. Like, it ain't nothing. It's just normal. But comment down below any stories that you have, any short stories, if you ever lived with a man, how your experience was with it, because I would love to read them and know. Like, I'll be reading the comments. That'd be very interesting and funny. So y'all should comment down below how y'all experiences was. Like, yeah, that's what I want to know, y'all. But that's just a quick little mini story time. I didn't really like go deep into it. I would have to go through the receipts and shit, like, to know like how deep it actually went. But that's pretty much a summary. It wasn't bad, and I definitely lived with a profile. It was cool, simple, and sweet. It was my boyfriend of years though, so it's like, you know, by the time you know somebody that long, you know if you can live with them or not. People be moving in with people they like just met a year ago. Like, that's not long enough, literally at all. So yeah, y'all, thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for tomorrow's upload, and I will see you guys in the next video.